Ah! Hello! The game's not wanting to load. Come on! There we go. I need to really quickly, I want to at least, just change this real quick. There we go. Hello everybody, how are we all doing today? Hope we're doing well. Do that, turn this on. Turn the music down a notch, because that's really loud. That's really loud. Let's get going. So today today I've got a lot to do, because I'm gonna be doing basically finishing all the jobs that I did in videos this week. Is the plan. Am I from Ireland? Yes, I am. Judging by the way you spelled Ireland, you're potentially German, Mr. Jingles. How are we doing? We're doing good. We're doing good. Got a cup of tea sat in front of me, if I'll be happy. And I've got some water set behind me. If I need to grab that, I'll just go onto the BRB screen real quick. I'm quite tired though. I didn't intentionally didn't sleep last night, so I was kind of downstairs all morning snoozing. which was intentional. So we're going to bed quite early tonight, even by kind of normal standards. Hello, John, much more. Rage, hello. Hello, Dal. Let's see here. Simulator Gaming, Michael Schlepper. Missed me yesterday. Sorry for the last couple of days. I've been oversleeping, which is why I didn't sleep last night. I need to kick my sleeping pattern back a couple of hours so that I can do things. Like go for a walk and record videos and sort my life out because it's a mess. Lost an hour of progress this morning. I have lost far more. Hello, Josh Kavanagh. Really glad that I double checked your name because I almost called you John. I know a John Kavanagh. So it's kind of understandable that I got a bit confused for a second. I did see somebody ask before the stream, and their message got deleted by Witchy, but I'm going to answer anyway. Somebody asked just before the stream. I'm gonna actually go to bed earlier than that. If they could talk to me in real life, and if you ever bump into me in real life, yes. But I tend to not go out of my way to meet up with people in general. What baler am I going to use today? I'll be using the Crone. I'll also be using a forage wagon, because this is going to be turned into silage. That's why I'm baling it up. Am I? I'm good. I'm good. But she's here. She was, at least. Sorry for de-lurking you, Witchy. But don't worry, we'll be doing more than just windrowing. I've got some baling to do. I've got some ploughing to do. There are crops that can, in theory, be sold. I prefer to do that in a video. Although I might get started today, depending on how things go. You can see over there, Field 13 is currently an absolute mess. Although, comically, the bit that I did is neater than the bit Courseplay did. What do I think of the trailer? The FS19 trailer? I spoke about that in today's video. So you didn't watch it, clearly, NHF. But I did speak about the trailer in some depth in today's video. Because I didn't get the stream out yesterday, obviously, so I figured I'd talk about it the first opportunity I got, which was the video. It looked interesting. There wasn't really all that much to be gleaned from it. That tractor in the shed at the end, everybody thinks is a John Deere. No, that's a Massey 8737. Why am I not using the bigger windrower? Because it doesn't make sense to use it on a British map. This is what you'd see in Britain, is a two-rotor windrower. In fact, you'd probably see something smaller than this even. Only now and again you watch the videos. I strongly suggest you watch the videos too, because they, like, I know the more people want to watch the streams, so I am going to do something to address that. And don't worry, it doesn't mean streams are getting cancelled. Do I play Fortnite? No. I am going to be changing things up come the 1st of March, so in a couple of weeks' time. I'm going to be doing a... do I want to call it a reshuffle, or... I'm going to be doing stuff to the channel in 2 weeks' time. It's not going to involve new art or anything, it's just going to change around how things are done to suit me a bit better and suit what I'm enjoying a bit better, and suit what you guys are clearly enjoying a bit better. We have a two-rotor class windrower. Yeah, 90% of windrowers in the UK and Ireland are two-rotor. I know Ireland is a bit weird and we have just the world's smallest equipment ever working fields. I've seen plenty of people going out with one-rotor windrowers and teeny tiny tethers that are hardly wider than the tractor, and then you get the contractors in. They come in with tower up mowers, no John Deere mowers, but they look like the tarps, and butterfly mowers and all this kind of stuff. And you can tell when somebody's got a contractor in because they got a big M working beside a Fendt 900 or Fendt 700 with butterfly mowers, and it's like, yep, there's the contractors. I see. I don't watch Daggerwin's videos. As a general rule, and this is something that I've been abiding by for the last better part of 2 years since FS17 actually came out. As a general rule, I don't watch farm sim content unless I'm specifically asked to, because it's boring. It burns me out of the game. I don't like it. I much prefer playing the game and making content than I do watching it. And I know I come to streams from Landy and Sim. I do plan on hopefully making it to Sim stream on Monday. What time am I streaming till? 7 o'clock. I'll be doing, basically this is a pre-show, I guess, to the normal stream. And this is an apology for not being here for the last 2 days. And for oversleeping. But yeah, I'll be going until 7 o'clock ish. As for Dagon's top 10 video for FS19, that was just like, he asked his viewers what they wanted to see and then listed the top 10 or like 10 of them, and it means nothing. So I had to watch Sim and Daggerwin and maybe me. Oh, thanks. I really don't like seeing Daggerwin's videos. I'm subscribed to him just so that I can see what he's doing. And from what I can see, all he's doing is clickbait. It gets on my nerves. He's got, 300,000, however many 100,000 subscribers, and he's just doing clickbait. Oh, come on. I mean, he's better than that. He used to have the best farm sim content there was, and now he's just another clickbait channel. Just another brick in the wall doing clickbait nonsense. Hello, that dude. And hello, Massey Fergie boy. You love the streams. Clickbait is in everything he casts. No, it's not just that. It's the way he edits his thumbnails. The way he takes them now is just clearly done for clickbait. Because like, I'll do everything. I'll put the title in caps of the video because it stands out. It's not really clickbait because I just say, hey, this is what's happening in the video. Oh, I love Gemma. But like Daggerwin, I've seen so much clickbaity crap from him now, and I know he can do better, but I know from looking at his numbers that he's hurting for views at the moment because Farm Sim 17 is a bit of a weird beast, and we're in a bit of a lull period for views and subscribers and stuff. So I can kind of understand why he's doing clickbait. Doesn't give him a get out of jail free card. I still can't stand clickbait, so I'll always dislike it. Even if I do it myself, I dislike the thumbnails I do that are clickbaity. Because I've done a few. By the way, genuine question. What do you guys think of the thumbnails of the last, Yeah, that was by far the worst. That was literally just a video done to get clicks. What do you guys think of my thumbnails over the last week or so? Because I've been doing, I've been experimenting with a new way of doing thumbnails, and I really like how they come out. They are some of the best thumbnails I think I've done. Just because they take slightly longer than just throwing a title and how does Dagwan use clickbait? 1 minute FS19 videos that just talk about a tweet. Editing fire into pictures from ETS2. Taking a picture of a cow inside a grass bale and calling that a thumbnail. Because you can clearly see that he just set that up so that that picture could be taken. Like, not everything's clickbait. I will say, not everything Dagwan does is clickbait, but there's so much of it that is. And it's so... it's actually depressing because he can do so much better. He has the ability, if he were to show his personality, I think he has the ability to be fantastic again and go back to the way he was. Like, you know, if I put a thumbnail up like that, it's because it actually happened. I don't generally set thumbnails up. Your thumbnails look very nice. That is a new method I'm using in Photoshop that is working really well. I've taught Landy it, which is why his thumbnails have been looking, I think, particularly good lately as well. Because you guys know I like playing around with things and experimenting and see what I like. And the new thumbnail, the way that it's done, it's a bit more work. It's quite labor intensive to get it to look like that. But I really like how they turn out because they just make... I can make whatever I want to stand out so quickly and easily. Needs some advice or constructive criticism. I think he does. I think he just needs to chill out a bit and remember that it's his channel, and despite the fact that he's got 300k subs. Check message. Where am I checking, Chris? Do I like rainbows? Yes. Where am I checking, Chris? Am I checking Discord? Am I checking Facebook? Am I checking... Because I can check now. In theory, there's my phone. I can check now on the phone. Team chat, okay. Oh, you tagged me, thank you. Oh, no way! That's amazing. So, now I know where the idea came from. That's the thing, is like, yeah. Here's the thing about Dagwan is you have to actually know Dagwan to talk to. Like Landy, a while back, said the same thing to him that I just did. And he seemed to have taken it on board for a little while and then went back to this old voice. I've just realised this entire segment of the field isn't actually part of the field. The field ends over to the right there. I'm going to be clicking this up with the forage wagon. Hello, Flash. Going to be collecting this with the forage wagon. Not today, in theory. I might do it today. But there's a lot to do today, so we're going to just finish this up and move on to the next job. I don't know why my webcam's so dark. It's just decided it wants to be a dark boy today, I think. There we go. That's better. Also, sorry for punching the mic. Idea? I'm not gonna land anybody in it, and I'm not gonna land myself in it if I'm potentially wrong. It's dark because I'm evil. Hey, yeah, that's the reason. It just feels like being dark today. I might, Sometimes Dagwan sense episode. That's one of the things, is like you can tell when he's in the middle of a bulk record session, because at the beginning he maybe is a bit more cheerful, and then in the middle and towards the end it's like, hi, this is the 17th video I've recorded today and I have no energy left, so here's a video. Whereas even when I bulk record, I intentionally take a little break in between videos. Number one, to sort of the previous video and make sure everything's done right. And number two, just so that I can just make sure that I can get the cheery energy back. It's a thing that maybe a lot of YouTubers don't do is make sure that they take even a 5-minute break in between videos, just to unwind and kind of get back to square one, and then after that 5 minutes just go, okay, we're going again. Too many people just bulk record and video, 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 I do sound cheerful, so my break does work. Well, I haven't bulk recorded in a few weeks, so yeah, of course it works, because I take an entire day between recording sessions. Hello Ryan, how are you doing today? Also, streaming does help, because I can in theory go and just record back to back to back to back to back if I really want to. I just don't want to, it just annoys me. Saying goodbye, and then pressing a few buttons, doing a couple of things off camera for like 30 seconds, and then hello! That's boring. That annoys me and confuses me. Time for some tea. Delicious tea. In a good mug. Hint hint. Hello, Eddie Boo. First stream finally. Yeah, I stream at times that are maybe inconvenient for people in America. I know this. I can't do anything about it though. It's the best I can do. I do know I've got people like all around the world who watch me, and I can't stream at times that would suit more people. Like the Australian people who watch and New Zealand people who watch. I can't stream at times that would suit them. You gotta be nocturnal to watch a stream, basically. America, you gotta not be in school, I guess. If you're doing YouTube, just live stream video and then use the archive as a video. That's a thing you could do, yeah. Although, being honest, if I was starting up YouTube today, I wouldn't. I'd just start up on Twitch. Or I'd start up YouTube and Twitch at the same time and just restream. Hello, Hugh and Farmboy. Like, I'll be very honest, YouTube is going down the crapper, and Twitch, I think, is poised and very much doing the right thing and just saying, well, we're not going to monetize everybody immediately, but if you hit these really easy to hit goals, and they are quite easy to hit, you can at least get, you know, subscribers, which is the same as sponsors here on YouTube. And then the goal for the requirements for full monetization partnership is really quite high, but I can get behind that because it's, you know, the Twitch equivalent to the YouTube verified tick. In fact, you do get a tick if you're a Twitch partner, a full-on Twitch partner with ads and crap. So, I can get behind that. 100%. Any thoughts about the Aceto tweet to get ready for the 21st? 21st of February? What date is it today? Friday 16th, 17th, 18th. Okay, so it's not date. What's coming out next Wednesday then? Because it means they're going to be releasing a new DLC. It means I'll be buying a new DLC. Oh, bloody hell, Sim. Saw an important announcement on his Discord and it's Russell Gummidge again. Yeah, they're probably going to bring out a new DLC, and I wonder if it's going to be... It's hardly going to be the Circuit de la South. This Assetto Corsa is done. What do you mean it's... What do you mean it's done? Have they randomly decided that the game is done, despite the fact the AI is still stupid? The tire model is a bit of a joke at times. The force feedback could be improved, very much so, and the turbo kick is possibly a bit much in certain cars. I don't get why simulators decide that, oh, this game is done now. No, just keep updating the sim and like, bring out more DLC. You'll make more money that way. You won't annoy your fan base. Am I using wheel at the moment? No, I'm steering with my mind. I'm using mind powers to steer the tractor. It's Jedi mind tricks and all that. You know, just using the Force as you do. There it is, 2017 announcement. That's stupid. Like, I've got nothing against them. I really don't. I think Kunos have done a fantastic job with Assetto Corsa, but I truly think they'd be better served continuing to support the game and continuing to develop the game as opposed to moving on to a new project, which will probably just be called Assetto Corsa 2. Unless they want to go for a full racing sim this time, because Assetto Corsa is actually more of a driving sim. If they want to go for a racing sim and try and take on iRacing and have it as at a reasonable price, I'd be kind of okay with that then. Just give me my downforce cars, give me my nice circuits, and I'll be happy. Vapes are bad for you. Yes, they are, but they're better for you than cigarettes are, so lesser of two evils for me. Because I'm quitting smoking, and that's the best option I have. Is one of those things. They did trademark the name Competition. Well, that does mean it's a racing sim then. I wonder, are they going to try and take on iRacing? Because Kunos are... I think Kunos are part of the old Papyrus, which made some fantastic sims back in the day. Like, I'm potentially going to mention the better one last, but Grand Prix Legends and stuff like that. But the one that they're probably best known for is NASCAR 2003, which still exists, believe it or not. Because NASCAR 2003, that same engine is now known as iRacing. iRacing is NASCAR 2003 with well, significant tweaks, but it's the same basic engine. I'm live tomorrow, in theory, yes. I tend to stream on Saturdays and Sundays. 3 minutes till The Witcher 3 is done. You're going to enjoy The Witcher 3, Massey. That is a really well-designed game. Assetto Corsa is a full-out racing game. I'm getting it. I'm probably going to get it if it's anything to do with driving, because I think Kunos are a good company, and they did some great work with Assetto Corsa. Obviously, there are always going to be complaints about things they could have done better, but hey, there's always going to be complaints about things everybody could do better. Not as bad as SMS with Project Cars abandoning a half-broken game and saying, hey, we're bringing out a sequel, it's also going to be half-broken. It's a company that I think will not get much support from the sim racing community anymore as Slightly Mad Studios. See, Michael? Yeah, she's cutting. Not cutting, I'm bailing. Yeah, no night, no weather. Like, Assetto Corsa would have benefited so much. And I hope the new game, whatever it's called, it genuinely doesn't matter to me. I'll probably get it. If it is a racing sim or a driving sim, I hope it has full day-to-night transitions, you know, dynamic time, dynamic weather, dynamic track. They're kind of must-haves now for driving games. Hello, UKL Army. How are you doing today? My now playing looks really small today, I don't know why. I think dynamic things, dynamic track, dynamic weather, dynamic, you know, timescales, they're just must-haves. And the fact that Assetto Corsa doesn't have nighttime or rain in a driving simulator that includes the Nürburgring Nordschleife, which is most famous now for its 24-hour race. And, I think Assetto Corsa even has some of the 24-hour race cars. So, like, you can drive around the Nürburgring for 24 hours, but it'll be the 24 hours of magic daylight in Germany. Actually, hey, no. We're not even doing hay, we're doing straw. So I'm going to bail this up. I'm going to bring this one trailer load down and store it for the cows. The rest is... what do I want to do with the rest of this crap? Do I want to make it into pellets? Or do I want to just throw it into the compost master? Or do I want to sell it? I think pallets would be nice. Haylage you'd like to see. You can make the silage with hay. Current Assetto Corsa engine couldn't have multiple lights. Oh, for the love of God. Pro tip for any game designers out there. If the engine you're planning on using can't handle multiple light sources, don't use the engine! How many hours do I have in Oakfield now? It's probably like coming up on 15. Time played 27:34. 27 hours 34 minutes. You're back, you just watched Chris's thoughts on FS19. I haven't watched that video at all. I'll be quite honest. I won't care about FS19 until we got something that we can actually talk about. Like a trailer with 3 confirmations and no real information. That's not really something that can be spoken about in great detail. Hello, Fred. Like, there's gonna be dogs. This is confirmed. Hooray! There's gonna be horses. This is confirmed. Hooray! There's gonna be tractors. Hooray! There's gonna be new. Now, here's something that I did see today that is interesting. New crops with their own harvesters. Which that is going to be interesting to see how that works out. I forgot to change my stream tags. I've just realized. It's been a year. Hello, laser beam. Yeah, the E3 is when all the next bunch of announcements will be made. Lizardan, aka Lars, actually said that on Giants Forum, I think it was today. If not today, then yesterday, when he was being bugged for more information and leaks and all this kind of stuff. And I have to say, Lizardan, apart from Rakin, because I've spoken to Rakin, Rakin's a cool guy. Lizardan is my favourite Giants kind of core team member, barring Lasertan, or barring Rakin, because I still count him as the season's dude. No offense, yes. I find it hard to count him as part of Giants, but Lasertan Lars is definitely the coolest person within Giants. Base Addict's quite cool too. I do like Base Addict. He was a good modder back in the day. What else? Actually, I like most of the Giants. Like I'm not gonna say like, oh, I've got my favorite. I do have my favorites. Everybody will have their favorites. I think Lasertan knows how to play the community well. It's not an easy job to be a community manager for a game of Farm Sim size. What do I think the big brand will be? There's two brands I'd like to see, and the obvious one that you're probably thinking I'd like to see has about a 5% chance, I think. You bought Car Mechanic Sim 2015. That's the better game of the two, like of the Car Mechanic Sims 2015 versus 2017 or 2018. 2015 is the better game. It is more optimized. So the brands that I think will go, the two brands that I'd like to see as the big brand, and I don't know if one of these will even count. Kubota would be beautiful, especially if they're planning on bringing in like apple orchards or something, or some sort of orchard farming. Kubota have a really nice range of smaller orchard tractors and equipment. They'd be a really nice fit in the lower end of the Farm Sim tractor range. And then of course you got the obvious, because I love them, Class. I'd love to see Class in the game. There is a new big brand to be announced. And in that same post on Giants Forum, Lasertan said some of the brands that might be in game, they don't have full agreements with yet. They're still in talks with brands about FS19, which is releasing in less than 6 months. It's going to release in about, what, 8 months' time? And they presumably have like all the pieces of equipment made. But they're still in talks with a few brands from what Lasertan said, so who knows? John Deere might magically appear out of left field and be like, hey, we're in Farm Sim now. I prefer to see Class. I think Class have a better range of stuff in terms of like their tractor range. I think is about the same as John Deere. But their harvesters and stuff, they're not like they make their own stuff. John Deere subcontracts so much. Like the John Deere W330 combine is technically in game because that small Rossamash, it's the small sample Rosendu combine. That's a John Deere. In theory, it's a John Deere W330. John Deere buy those, paint them green, stick a W330 sticker on them, up the price by about 50-60 grand, and then say, hey, this is ours now. That's a thing they do, I know. They buy in Kuhn mowers and paint them green, up the price, and call them John Deere's as well. Do I think John Deere will be on the new FS? I think there's about a 5% chance. Like, I'll be blunt, there's about a 5% chance of John Deere being in the game, I think. It'll be so out of nowhere that I'd be shocked. Hello, Calamate50. Hello, Miguel Angel. How about Class? Class really depends on what license Cattle and Crops have with Class. Like if Cattle and Crops managed to get an exclusive license to Class, I'd say it's 50-50 you can. I honestly would, because it's all dependent on cattle and crops. Because if cattle and crops have somehow managed to afford and get an exclusive license of class, well, they can't be in Farm Sim, and I can see them doing that as retaliation for Giants pulling the Porsche exclusivity stunt. Because that was done intentionally to take on cattle and crops. That was a 100% intentional thing. This wasn't just Giants going, oopsie, this is a calculated thing because the owner of Giants isn't very impressed with the cattle and crops guys. Because they came out and said, hey, your game's crap, we can do it better. And you know, I can understand that, but I've heard a few other things that I question his ability to run a company. Is there... from what I've heard, all the complaints we level at Giants should actually be leveled at him. Because he doesn't seem to grasp stuff. The guy who made Seasons got a job at Giants. Yes, Rakin did, and I couldn't be happier for Yas. He is a really nice guy. But he's only one of the guys that worked on Seasons, and he's not even the guy that came up with the idea, Callum. He basically took over Seasons from the Seb. I think it was the Seb came up with it. Because he had just had so many ideas. And he basically took over because that's how it worked out. Hey, Simulation for the Nation. I'm good, if a bit tired. I didn't sleep last night intentionally because I need to fix my damn sleeping pattern because I've been oversleeping so much lately. So I'm gonna go to bed at like 11 o'clock. That's 3D textures. I've heard, by the way, that and I don't know how true this is. I'm not going to ask him because he won't give me an answer. I've heard that Rakin is going to be working on the new missions system for FS19. Even if I did ask him if that's true, he wouldn't give me a straight answer, and I know, and he'd give me something sarcastic. He'd give me some sort of sarcastic answer, because that's just the kind of guy he is. 1 new crops, 2 new crops. Current predictions that I'm seeing are cotton for the US map, which, guess which map I won't be playing, because there's going to be 2 new maps. I'm sick and tired of Giants bringing out bloody American maps. I know that there's a big American base for the game, but I'm sick and tired of Giants bringing out this cartoony crap America. Like, Goldcrest was okay, but it was still kind of a cartoony crap America. Westbridge Hills in FS13 was a complete and utter joke. I mean, an Estancia Lapacho, or as I like to call it, Estancia La Crapo, is going to be in the game as well. And that's a crap map. That's, in FS17 at least, barely functional. There's so much blank area for presumably stuff for FS19. What about the other crop is? I've heard rumors that the second map is going to be Italian, and that the second crop might just be grapes. That map will be in because that's just what Giants do. They basically, since FS13 going into 15, they've had 2 maps. They're upping it to 3 this time around, but FS13 to 15, Westbridge Hills got moved over, got improved a lot because FS13 Westbridge Hills was brown and crap, and quite literally looked like crap. And then FS15 to 17, obviously Depression Central came through, which was Zanovka, which nobody plays because it is the world's most dull map. And now FS17 to 19, stench of the crapos coming through, and all of the ready goodness will be in FS19, I suppose. Which is good, I guess. And you know, I'm presuming there'll be another American map because Giants love American maps because they're big and they're flat and they got nice square fields. And there's rumors that the second map will be Italian or something. Which, that's good. I've also heard that JCB is actually confirmed to be in FS19, by the way. So, my concerns about JCB luckily were unfounded. I don't know why they're so gone on pure farming, presumably because pure farming paid them to start promoting pure farming. There we go. I question pure farming's media partners as well, some of them make no sense. Actually, so do Giants for FS19. One in particular is just... I have no idea how they picked this, just one of their media partners for FS19, because it's such a ridiculous situation. So that's the baling done. When do I reckon FS19 will be out? Late October, early November. Same as every other farm sim. So with the baling done, we move over here to the ploughing. Is there going to be a new game engine? No, they're changing up the graphics engine, tweaking the engine itself. It sounds like they're just going to DirectX 11. Quite frankly, it sounds like they're just implementing full DirectX as opposed to the OpenGL DirectX hybrid that we're running in 15. What, Chris? What's GG about? Oh, it does help if I raise the plough, doesn't it? Hello, Faye. You have a dog following you around. Yeah, it's kind of dumb and gimmicky, but cattle and crops have a dog, so Giants have to have a dog. See you, Nancy. Hopefully I might be a media partner. I crap on Giants too much to be a media partner. Myself and Landy are on a list. And probably Sim as well, believe it or not. With a list of people Giants really don't like because we have the audacity to talk about cattle and crops. And say Giants could do better. That said, I might chance my arm at some point and see if I can get lucky. Apparently the mods from FS17 will get converted to 19. Yes, because every modder under the sun is inherently lazy. Even me, even Bullet Bill, even Oxygendavid, I'm gonna openly say this. Every modder under the sun wants to find every possible shortcut to getting a mod out. And the biggest way to shortcut it is to just bring an old mod back. Send them an email. I'd say it is tempting. I know the answer would be no. I think Cattle and Crops could do better. I've played Cattle and Crops fairly recently. It's too... Cattle and Crops is too simulatory to take on Farm Sim. It's not arcadey enough. Icy would be nice. It would, most definitely. It'd be even funnier if I were to get it to hear Landy getting all sorts of triggered. This is a very, I want to say this is a very talk-heavy stream because, I mean, we're basically just doing off-camera work that is quite dull. I will be honest about this. It is dull. Yes, that's true, Faye. Can't wait for Lone Oak. Neither can I. That map looks stunning. Let's see class on FS19. That'd be yeah, that'd be sweet. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Like that's the thing is, any given brand, it's impossible to know. Apart from JCB, Case, I'm not gonna say New Holland too. Ropa. Oh my god, they are making another American map. It's just occurred to me. Big Bud's in FS17 as a DLC. That means it's going to be an FS19 and it's going to have a really super dull American map. Where's that map based, Lone Oak? I can't remember where exactly it's based, but it's based in America. And it is based on DEM. I think it's downscaled like 2/3 or something like that. Bullet Bill can answer the questions a bit better if he's about. One American, one European, and Sancho Crapo. Yeah. Why do Giants have a fascination with crappy American maps? I'll be given testers in March, April 2018. Oh wow, has he actually said that publicly? Based in Oregon. Thank you! Thank you, Addy, and the simulation. I'm sure he's told me multiple times, but my memory is a sieve. You'll be playing it straight away a few months after once some decent non-maps are out. See, the thing is, their European map could be quite good. Giants actually have a really good track record with European maps. It's just that the... What did you get for? Oh, okay. Bear in mind that sometimes I know more than you guys do. That's why I said... Oh, he said that publicly. Because I already knew that... I already knew that was going to happen. It was just a case of... Oh, has he confirmed this publicly so that I can actually like, talk about it a bit. America probably have a lot more console players in the Cape. America's got a huge console market, and it is a big market, yes, but the depictions of America in Farm Sim are crap. Constantly. The maps are cartoonish and uninspired. Giants. Fred, no, never. Would you trust Giants to make a British map? Like seeing what they do with America. Bjorn Holm was your favourite map in FS17. Michael, no! I think you mean FS15. Would you seriously trust Giants to make a British map, considering all they seem to do is round fields and big open flat areas? Because that would not be a good map. In fact, I'd be willing to say that would probably be the worst map they'd ever come out with. The thing is, Dan, is full of Bill's and non-American working on an American map that'll work with every facet of the game. And he ain't exactly making Goldcrest V2. After we plan to use the least storage. And how is it Giants' fault that console manufacturers can't be bothered actually putting hard drives into their machines. By the way, I don't get this fascination with less storage. PC hard drives are getting constantly bigger. I don't see why the farm sim needs to be getting constantly smaller. But anything compared to a Giants model. NOD farmers. Dan? For sure. There's been plenty of good map makers for America. It's just that they've either been the mine crew or on a website nobody's ever heard of, or too small to really make much of a blip. I can tell you, Michael, Bill has done research, and he does actually have a I'm not gonna say who, but he does actually have a consultant helping him with the map. He does have somebody he's consulting for realism. But if a modder can consult somebody for realism and for making the map convincing, why can't Giants? What tractor do I want in FS19? Preferably one that drives, Jake. That'd be the best kind. I think the best kind of tractors are the ones that drive usually. Is making Welker's Farm. That's Mapper's Paradise, and that's a real example of the stereotypical American farm sim map. But I've got no disrespect to Welker's Farm. It's a map that will be realistic, I'm sure. The problem is that they decided to go with a well-known farm without thinking how well it'll play in game, and it's the map's gonna have like 4 fields, and it's gonna be like you can only use the big buds. You'll need 73 combines to do anything with it. Kieran, I think Mapper's Paradise are having issues getting maps onto console for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why, but I've heard they're having problems getting onto console. And, that's why Belly Moon never came to console. It's why what's it called? Skeleton. Citizen now, they're having issues with that too. I see the trailer for FS19. Jake, it's my job to look at that stuff. I'm a farm sim YouTuber. It's my job to look at trailers and say, ooh, this looks good, or this looks crap, and CGI was really impressive and probably quite expensive, and there wasn't honestly a whole lot that made me say, ooh, FS19 is going to be really good. It was interesting for sure, but like, Giants have already picked out 2 bloody gimmicks. They got the dog gimmick, because that's gonna be helpful and in no way annoying. And they'll have the horses, which I don't even know how they're gonna work. I don't think Giants thought this through. And then you've got the people who they come into streams or go onto FSUK or wherever and are into Discord, and I was complaining about this in today's video as well. Rip the entire trailer apart to try and find something they think will be there, and this year it's John Deere. Everybody was convinced, oh, the tractor has to be a John Deere because, oh look, it's got rims and it's tractor shaped. And the key looks like a John Deere key. Yes, but it's actually a Massey Ferguson. And if you Google Massey Ferguson 8737 key, you'll see it looks almost identical to the one in the bloody trailer. Hopefully the dogs can be used for something. They won't be. It's a gimmick. It's going to be like the trains. or the forestry, or I would say picking stuff up, but that is genuinely useful. That's something I'm not going to complain about. But it's going to be like the trains or forestry. It's just going to be another useless gimmick that Giants have thrown in on top of everything else to pad the game out, because they can't come up with a good simulator. They can't come up with good mechanics at times. Hello, Matt. Yeah, I'm definitely never going to be a Giants media partner with the way I talk about them. They might as well use the Lego mod tractors. Exactly. Like, I don't get why people are ripping this trailer apart trying to find something that's not there. It's a CGI trailer. Giants could have invented the damn tractor, for all it matters. And then you got people who think that the graphics are somehow representative of the game, which... No! They hired a 3D animation firm to make that damn thing. The trains are by far the worst gimmick they've come out with yet. The FS13 gimmick was really good though. Like the FS13 gimmick, I believe, was the milk truck, which came around and collected your milk and deposited at the milk factory. Why didn't they keep that? That was a good gimmick. That was cool. It was kind of nice to watch the milk truck doing its rounds and tip it over and move it into a field and watch it go about its job and that kind of stuff. And like, that was a good gimmick because it added a bit of immersion. They took that away. Like, they actually took a really good mechanic, a gimmicky mechanic granted, but a really good mechanic away because consoles couldn't handle it. Same with FS13 traffic. Oh, consoles can't handle that. Are you sure, or is it just that you can't be bothered actually optimizing it for consoles? We got basketball. Yeah, basketball. Ugh. The definition of a pointless gimmick. We get baseball in 19 as our pointless kind of gimmicky game. You need tractors, more crops, and more animals and farms, and not gimmicks. Like, if Giants want to make a farming game that has gimmicky crap in it, we'll make a farming gimmicky crap, not trains. I don't know any farmer that owns a train. I don't think any farmer in the world owns a train or can drive a train. But in Farm Sim, oh hell yeah, go ahead, drive the train. Spend so much on the gold nuggets and basketball. They always have something to collect. I'm not going to complain about the gold nuggets. They always have something to collect around the map, especially the default map, just so that you can explore. Hello, Somerset Farming Photography. So I mean, I'm not going to complain about the nuggets, and it made sense within Goldcrest because if you do collect all the nuggets in Goldcrest, you'll see there's a mine there, and the nuggets are from a mine, so it makes perfect sense. Granted, they look a bit out of place on other maps where there's just magic gold everywhere, but it makes sense for Goldcrest, and I kind of wish you could change it to be, you know, for a British farm, packets of pork scratchings or something. Hey, Jakey D Gamer. Okay, I think it'd be cool if you could change what it was and have it be like, yeah, for Britain, packets of crisps or potatoes or something like that. Just something that isn't completely out of place on a map. In before somebody tells me I'm doing this wrong. Irishman Popsicle. Look, That's something else. Is like they could. I wouldn't ever want giant stupid. They could just have a bit of fun with it and make it something stupid. Can you get a PC or laptop for £170? Probably, but it'll be crap. Add another 0 to the end and you'll have a pretty good gaming PC though. I just plowed a little circle there and missed a bit. But surprisingly not. Cool if they had a crop duster. No! Have you ever tried one of the plane mods laser? Because that'd end up being another stupid gimmick that'll never work. Because Giant's engine does not handle things going upwards. Hello Polar Bear 2002, how are you doing today? Welcome along. Yeah, there's him. Did you like the face reveal I did of you in your Discord? Or are you annoyed with me again because I put in a picture of Shrek? I did get sent a game recently that completely suits me down to the ground, and I might well do a video on it because it is just the perfect game for me. I was talking to the guys on TeamSpeak about it. I think I was talking to Landy, and I pointed out that the game is perfectly suited for me. I've never tried the DJI Phantom drone because I know that FarmSim doesn't like trying to do flying physics. It basically, the way that it works is you drive upwards. And if you at all stop driving upwards, walking simulator. No! The one where I was using the pickup truck to demolish buildings. Sorry, the hover pickup. One we got sent recently. Everybody's gonna say hi to Sim, and my viewership is suddenly going to explode because people are gonna put it on Facebook that hey, Simulate's in this chat and you can talk to Simulate here. BMG, no. That's a game that I might look into getting if it's on like decent Steam sale. Because I'd like it, but I don't want to pay too much for it. By the way, before somebody says, oh, why aren't you using the Cultiplow? The Cultiplow basically won't work on this field. I looked at the horsepower requirement. It's too close to this tractor to work going uphill. Like flying physics straight order. Well, Giants have no need to, laser beam. It's a farming game. You don't fly around farms in 90% of the world. And the farms that you fly around in America and Australia, you're usually doing it just to keep an eye on your animals. Like in Australia, I know the major, like the big cattle farms, the super farms there will have helicopters for herding the cattle and the sheep and stuff. And it's used for the animals, it's not used for crops. I think in most parts of America crop dusting is now banned, I think. Potentially, because it does have big field with the small spot. No. No, Sim. If I hit 10k before I stop doing this map, then I'll do it. How about that? I'll do a non-stop stream of me doing the biggest field with the Massey Ferguson 135 and the 3 furrow plow. No, 10k, Sim. 10k. Has to be 10k. Has to be a celebration of something that punishes me severely. 48-hour stream. In before people start subbing like mad because this is... My chat is massive. I don't know why. Septimus chat is a bit weird. Because I'm using OBS now, Sim. I've finally switched. I've come over to the dark side. Hello, John Deere lover. By the way, guys, if you are enjoying, you can hit this button. You can hit the like button, and if you haven't done so already, feel free to subscribe. See the... Yeah, I might even do it as a time lapse so you can watch my head just slowly sink. And then at one point me just give up and sleep while Courseplay does some. Ew, OBS. OBS, I'll be honest, is probably the best solution for streaming. I know that I used to use XSplit, but that caused all sorts of problems with the game. You mean... You wouldn't know. To be fair, if I did that, I'd probably just hang out in my broadcast booth and let you guys hop in and out as you want. Because I couldn't do 48 hours alone. I'd be, or however the hell long it would take. I'd need like help and entertainment and. It would not be a fun situation. Just think of the amount of coffee and the amount of toilet breaks I need because of the coffee. I would do that as well, Blash. I really would. Yeah, how about that? If I hit... I'm gonna regret saying this. If I hit 10,000 subs before I'm done with Oakfield, I will buy Field 43 and I will plough it with the Massey Ferguson and a little Ransome's 3-furrow plough. Simulate's next video is when he decides to not quit YouTube. He has been an extremely lazy git of late. Although he's had his reasons, he's been... Oh, hang on, diff lock's ain't on. There we go, that's much better. Now the wheels are turning. It's a joke that we keep making with each other that like we'll do endurance streams. But I would like to at some point do a 24-hour stream. I don't think it's a good idea for me to do it, but I'd like to do it. Just realized that I forgot to do this all day, so there we go, 4 ads. Because I forgot to press the ad button throughout this entire stream. Dave is a fool. Is Faye from Common? Yes, he is. And he lives in a slurry tank. I wonder how much random crap I can get people to believe about Faye. I can stay up for 24 hours easy. It's hour 26 and 27 that gets difficult. You're not denying the slurry tank bit though, Faye, I'm noticing. Now, Faye actually lives in Liverpool, in a slurry tank in Liverpool, and he is king of the chavs. He has been crowned king of the chavs in Liverpool, in his little slurry tank house. Hello, Massey lover! He drives the Vauxhall Nova. Liverpool is the slurry tank. By the way, if you're new, I tend to not take things very seriously. If you didn't already notice. He drives a bike with clown horns on it. No, that's Sim. That's Simulate. Hey, hard worker, how you doing today? Almost done with the ploughing at least. We've just got probably another 2 headlands to do, and then we can actually figure out what to do next, because this is literally my entire stream has been planned to be these three jobs, and they've gone a lot quicker than I thought. So this is going to be fun. Been many years since you owned an Opel. Yeah, you're just buying a Chavmobile instead now, aren't you, Fahy? That's what you're saving up for. It's the Chavmobile Mark II. Turbo. Blackhead, you're playing a very dangerous game. Because you know that I'm willing to tap out and time you out. I need to put my e-cig on charge at some point soon. And my phone, because I forgot. I was charging my phone when I'm asleep. I didn't sleep today, did I? So I've been a genius and not bothered sleeping. Or charging my phone. I was watching YouTube videos for half the day, so it's not exactly on the highest charge level. And I've got to reply to like 16 messages from there. It's a Mark... Oh, sorry, the Mark I Chavmobile Classic Retro. Is that better? Is that better, Fahy? The vintage Chavmobile Retro Classic Mark I. Chat has gone very quiet though. Does it play Ghost Recon? No. I forgot Turbo. I'm sorry. What does Pedro drive? I'm gonna answer this one seriously, actually. Pedro drives a van. That's the honest truth. He drives a van. Being held hostage by Windows Update. Oh no! Be careful with that Windows Update, actually, simulation. That can knock your sound settings way off. On a related note, are my sound settings okay? Because I got that Windows Update a couple days ago. And this is the first time I'm streaming since. How's the music sounding? Because it sounds really quiet to me all of a sudden. There we go, that's better. Nothing wrong with the van. There's nothing wrong with the van. Just find it funny that Pedro drives a van because he's a workman dude. Hello, Tan Dog Scout, yes, that's an amazing name. Some of the people that I've seen, their names are just amazing. Do I have a stream deck? Yes, that's actually how I'm managing the stream. For the most part. The only thing I need to tab out for now is playing ads. You're welcome, Simulation. I can't remember who had that problem, but somebody had that problem, told Landy, or I think it was Sim had the problem, told Landy, and kind of it spread between us real quick. That be careful of the Windows update, it can knock all your settings. I think it's actually maxed my mic out again, which is really annoying. Old Opel Nova van. You can see the bit that I did because it's actually really easy to headland. You can see the bit the Courseplay did because it's an absolute bloody mess. Twin Cam's best car. You mean a Toyota AE86? I'm not gonna lie to you, I do like that car. It's a box, but it's a good box. It's a fun box. You know, it's a best box. AVF, by the way. Yellow Gersey. Music is messed up. It's like 400 string of the parts outside. That's probably what the sound actually sounds like, to be honest. Some of these are a bit funky and weird. Could also be my mic doing it, which is potentially what the problem is. I wish Stream Deck would allow me to bring it down by like 1%. It's the tiniest bit too loud right now, but it'll do. Here's you drives a grey Fergie. Yes. How are we all doing today, by the way? I don't think I asked. Hope we're all doing well, having an enjoyable Friday. Weekend coming up. Does anybody have any good plans for the weekend? How about tonight? Tired, but good. Does anybody have any amazingly good plans for the weekend? Because I'm going to be chilling out, enjoying my weekend, playing video games, and hopefully starting off my walking regime that I've been meaning to do for the last month and a half. I don't drive, Laserbeam. Hey, Sundrop. I'm gonna try and get my walking thing started this week, because I need to start working on my weight, and it is becoming something that's annoying me to the point where I'm gonna actually put effort in. Hey, Jag. And Drumlover, hello. Wonder if people are just showing up now because they expect me to be streaming at this time. What is this walking thing? It's where I go outside and walk for a bit because I have like 0 fitness right now. What do you guys want to see me do after this? Because there's certain jobs that I'm intentionally like not gonna do, that I want to save it for video, like playing about. For some reason, you didn't get a notification. I went live an hour and a half ago, Drumlover. That might be the reason. Is I actually did start an hour early. Hello, Richard. Do Field 43. I'm not doing Field 43. Field is 13. Which Courseplay really hates. And which is fixed in the upcoming update. I'm gonna get the update and redo, well, just copy over my foliage files. Because I can't be bothered redoing the tweaks. Because I had to make potatoes like a really weird value to make it look good. Already start really confused you. Yeah. It's just, honestly, I started early to keep myself awake, and because I did say at multiple points that I'd start early today, so okay. Get the ones in Discord. Yeah, Discord's the best place to double check if I'm live. I'm gonna have a look into getting a different bot that actually shouts out YouTube Gaming and tags everyone so that it's a bit easier to see. Because unless I can figure out Septipus tagging everyone, it's kind of pointless having it even announcing the streams, because they just kind of go missing in the middle of everything. Oakfield Farm 43 domains harvest. Yeah. See ya, Michael. That's why I don't want to do Field 43. To be honest, it's like it's so big that it would just be a pain for me to do. Like even the fields that I have at the moment, they're a pain. That game I've been sent the demo for. Which one? Because I was sent 2 demos this week and another couple of stuff. Like another couple of games. Farm Manager. Honestly, like, be glad you didn't. I played the demo. So here's the thing, because I'm sure people have watched Daggerwin's video on it. I have Farm Manager 2018. I've got the same demo he does. And my first opinion is that it is a hot mess. At least it was when I played it, which was the day that I got the code, or the day after I got the code, I can't remember which one. I will do poplars on this map. Myself and Landy have come up with a plan to use poplars. And it's a good plan. So it's... Have I seen Farm Manager? Yes! I've played it. And... I played it for about an hour. I think my Steam says 45 minutes. So we'll say... Because I was messing about in the start screen for a little bit. We'll say I played for about 40 minutes. And in that 40 minutes, I learned that the game... And I don't know how... Like, what I learned was I have no idea how to use the greenhouses in the game. They may well have been broken. The worker system's pretty cool because you can get people to do stuff manually, so I like that. But the tutorial is just like, here's how the menus work, good luck! What? No, just... How do I play? Like, it doesn't give you any hints or tips. And I was doing a mission where it was like, oh, you need to harvest at least 1 pumpkin. And that was a default thing. And it's like, okay, well, one of these fields has to be pumpkins. So it's just fast forwarding through. No, none of the fields were pumpkins. It never mentioned that you had to plant the damn things yourself. Like I said, game that needs a lot of work still. The other game that I got is much better. Hey, Ozzy. Reminds you of John Deere North American Farm. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad game. It's just that there's so much that needs to get fleshed out in the game, and especially in the tutorial system, that it's impossible to know what on earth you're supposed to try and do. Like, it's genuinely just a pain. I ended up giving up when I was at minus 50,000 currency dollars. Because I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. Had apparently too many workers. Apparently 24 workers for doing almost everything manually was too many, despite the fact that almost nothing ever got done. I couldn't figure out how to work the animals at all. There seemed to be like no menu for working the animals, despite the fact that there were animals there. And they were highlighted on the map, and one of the missions was, oh, sell 10 chickens. How? How do I do this? Because if I click on the chicken thing, nothing happens. Got the DeLorean DLC for Car Mechanic. Very nice. You've been playing a while before you actually get to the DeLorean. What do I do for your unit? It says 2 state missing. John, it sounds like you're playing on either... What the crap is this? Hey, Liam. What on earth? He couldn't, drum lover. I bet Giants told him exactly how they wanted to present it. But Sim, why is there an African man shouting at me? Simulate, explain the African man shouting at me, please. Or Jamaican, or... Explain the man who's shouting things. I have no idea what's going on. Alright. What is these? What even is this music? What on earth am I listening? He's Kirby. Why is he shouting at me though? Like he's not rapping. Rapping involves some sort of beat. He's just going bondi de bondi bum bondi bum. I think the Terror song's finished. Levis 19 Landini, no. He's singing church music. We've gone from terrifying Caribbean man to a guy who just loves everything. Oh dear. Let's put the plow into this shit over here. Gotta come home early today. The massive book spread fell apart. That's not good, Ryan. Oh, you just got sent that terrible mushroom simulator. We got banned from playing episode 19. I honestly wouldn't mind too much. I just say, well, that's YouTube done. I'm over on Twitch now, doing non-PG crap. No, honestly, that's a real game. It's like a mushroom picking simulator, which is never going on the channel, by the way. Because I was going to put it on the channel thinking, oh, this would be a fun little thing. And then I had to look at the Steam page a bit more. And one forest stood out to me, and you might recognise the name. One character stood out to me, and you might recognise the name of that too. Because the forest that stood out was called Aokigahara. It's a forest in Japan. And the character that stood out was Suicide Forest Attendant. They also have the Blair Witch Project, Forest and Witch. It's a game that isn't going to go very far ever, and is in no way PG, and is in no way ever going to be on the channel. And I wouldn't be too surprised if it actually gets DMCA'd off Steam by the guys that made the Blair Witch Project. Because I'm fairly certain they don't have permission to use the Blair Witch. Let me see what else needs to be done here today. We've got this field done. We've got a JCB over here doing nothing. Got Lexian over here with some wheat in it still. Which means we can. 11090 needs something to do. Yeah, the 100% cannot cover that on YouTube. Like, it sounded like a fun, frivolous game, and then I saw Aokigahara, and, you got sent the Shaq Fu game! No more capacity for wheat. Okay, so we have filled up the wheat silo, which means we do need to set off some wheat. Is it... Please tell me, Sim, that it's called Shaq Fu. Because I think that was a game before. And they might have remastered Shaq Fu. If they've remastered Shaq Fu, I might actually get Shaq Fu. It's not Magic Mushroom Simulator, it's like Mushroom something or other. Shaq Fu! Oh my god! Ah! If you don't want it, can I... Will you send that on Keymailer? Because if you were, send me the link to the page, please. I need to get my hands on Shaq Fu. You know full well that I put that on the channel too. It's not called Magic Mushroom Simulator Laser. It does have magic mushrooms in it. It's... I can't remember the name of it. Why does this game exist? Because it's funny! Please send me the link on the Facebooks. Because I need Shaq Fu. Hello, No Limits. You've just joined in a little discussion about magic mushrooms and Shaq Fu. I think my channel's gone down the crapper. This isn't getting monetized after this fact, is it? This stream is just never going to be monetized by YouTube. The least advertiser for anything in the world. Tractor's taken off by itself, that's good. Out of context, it sounds bad. Exactly, yes. When I say it like that, so what the crap? Oh dear. Oh. That wasn't supposed to happen. Shaq Fu's been a thing since the 90s, Laserbeam. Stream isn't getting monetized. Probably not after the fact. Because I mentioned the suicide virus. Ooh, the most scary thing on YouTube. Like I'm still gonna run ads while I can, but odds are I probably won't put the archives up. I need to start putting archives live. I may start spamming them over the weekends. See what you. I may start just putting them out over the weekends because I don't have videos for the weekend at all. See you, Ozzy. So I'm going to throw out a few archives tomorrow and Sunday in the Superdome. Dave throws things at people and hopes they might occasionally stick to a thing. Alright, let's fill this up fully. And yeah, Logan Paul shouldn't be on the platform anymore. Like, that's plain and simple. He doesn't belong on YouTube, but seeing as he's their golden boy, they ain't gonna do a damn thing about it. And Susan Woznicki, or whatever her name is, who shouldn't be CEO, where's Willowbrook Stores, is gonna keep defending him. I'm guessing that's Willowbrook. Yeah, there's Willowbrook Stores up there in the middle of that mess. See you, Stephen. Do I watch Neebs Gaming? I don't. I don't watch many gaming channels. How did I miss this bale? I want to Shaq Fu this bale. Shaq Fu! Shaq Food. I do need to clean the pigs as well, actually. I need to sort the pigs out, so I'm going to sell this load of wheat off just to basically empty out a bit of the wheat store. And then we will, or I will get a straw blower and a bucket for the T6. Am I okay? Yes, mostly. To be fair, ladies and gentlemen, they did the exact same thing they did with PewDiePie. Well, how did that get in there? That shouldn't... Did the game glitch and move things on me? I think the game glitched and moved things on me, because that pig food shouldn't be there. Public mess area is fixing the expression. Problem with that VF is that it is based on blocks, and I don't think the blocks are in quite the right place for it to be fixable. So how do you get in? Ah, over there. There we go. Alright, where's the sell point here? I'm guessing that's the sell point. See. Very nice. I'm guessing this is the sell point at least. Yes, it is. Trigger's a tiny bit off. That's fine. You have a Shaq Fu version of Kung Fu fighting in your head right now. Nice that. Nope. Yeah, I may tweak this trigger in the next version. What was I going to say about the PewDiePie thing? YouTube did the exact same thing to Logan Paul they did to PewDiePie. They took him off the preferred system. Plus, I mean, they never completely demonetized PewDiePie's channel. They've actually done more to Logan than they ever did to Pewds. And while I can't stand PewDiePie, the character, it's a character. I'm not gonna let it, like, change my judgment on Felix Kjellberg, the person who I'm pretty sure is a nice guy. He just plays a douchebag character. Let's buy this. Should probably get a nail fork, but honestly, the the paddle forks I've been using work really well with bales, so I'm just gonna keep using the paddle forks. Yeah, Felix I like, Pewds not so much. Logan have more chances to screw up, exactly. In fact, I would say YouTube are potentially being more harsh on Logan than Pewds because they just kind of... Everybody knows PewDiePie is a character and PewDiePie's character is the douchebag. So they kind of... Felix gets a bit of a free go there. And yeah, the PewDiePie thing was out of context, number one. But he shouldn't have even made those jokes in the first place, so I can kind of understand where people were coming from being angry with them. That said, the second or third PewDiePie thing, I forget now. With the thing he said on the stream, that wasn't blown out of proportion at all. Holy cow, there's no excuse to use that word. What's happened? Oh, did you not hear, Sim? Logan Paul screwed up again. After showing the dead body in Oakfield Farm and being hilariously disrespectful to it, he took a fish out of water and performed CPR on it. He tased dead rats. And he made jokes about his subscribers eating Tide Pods and encouraged it. Yet he somehow all of that isn't a bannable offence. I don't know why we were talking about Pewds. Cause somebody was saying like Pewds got treated so much more harshly than Logan, and no. He really didn't. In fact, I would say Logan got more of a harsh treatment from YouTube because he's their golden boy. You know, for YouTube to do that to their golden boy who can basically do no wrong if you ask them. For them to admit he did something wrong, that means he really done goofed. Because you know YouTube, and when they decide that you're the chosen one, you're just gonna go shoot towards the sky anyway, regardless of what people actually think of you. Because YouTube will push you like there's no tomorrow, and throw ads everywhere and throw you into the trending, even if you're not actually trending. Hey, that's Dave. Logan Paul hasn't broken the terms of service, despite breaking the terms of service 3 times. 4 times. With the whole animal cruelty thing. There was no execute. I want to see if I can bring the bucket in this, but that would be a bad idea if it did fall out and then end up in a weird place, so... Not gonna be stupid for once. This music is really good. I don't normally like this. Why do I like EDM? I feel dirty saying that I like EDM, but I like EDM. Also, somehow I misread something on one of the sides and says Dumbledore. Hello, Brady. How are you doing today? It gets worse, Laserbeam. Multiple channels got terminated for re-uploading his video. But he didn't do anything wrong. Nope. What time is streaming to? 7 o'clock. Oh, that's not good, Dave. I mean, on the bright side, you've had plenty of time to not slack and work on your map. Which is totally what you've been doing, instead of just being like, why did I have no internet? Oh no, I said VF meant about the pig. Yeah, that should be rotated 90 degrees. It makes me feel any better. Fahi's only just got his Sputnik back too. This makes it look like I know what I'm doing, and it's kind of scary. I could have sworn there was more than 6 bales. Have I? Oh, god dang it! God dang it, Bob Saget! Come on, out of the ground, out of the... That was the perfect sound effect to play as the bale fell into oblivion. Come on, out of the ground you go. Come on. Up you go. And you, come on, up. And you, come on. Whoop. You, come on, out of the ground. Whoops. Come on. You know you want to. Come on, ping up, out of the... Up you go. There you go. And you over here. There's a car driving on the map over there. So I've only lost 1 bale to the Infinite Void of Doom, which I would count as good, considering there were 6 bales stuck under here. Although I get the feeling this one's about to get lost to the Infinite Void of Doom. Come on, get out of the ground. Come on. I think it's now poking out of the ground so that if I grab it like... Yes, this is how physics works. Get out of the way. Out of the way. I'm gonna blame the bale trailer for this. I think next time I'm gonna manually have to stack these things. Oh, you tried there to get out of the ground. Come on, Bale, I can help you. I can save you. Archie, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. I can do this without auto load. Yes! Haha. Why did I put bales on the map? I didn't mean to. I didn't even know they were there until today. It just kind of happens sometimes where the game decides to do dumb crap. Especially with auto-load trailers. So now I know that the trailer I need to unload onto the trailer itself and then manually unload. Alley-oop. Ow. Alley-oop. Ow. Alley-oop. Ow. Alley-oop. Do the pigs already have enough straw? Yes, they do. All of the effort, and I just need to throw a bale at them. So get off the pallet fork. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna... No, that's not how that works, Dave. I have to drive into the pig shed, or the pig pen, and grab the pig food that mysteriously has ended up in there somehow. I'm not even... No, do you know what? I'm not gonna drive in, I'm just gonna walk in, pull it out. How did you end up in here? Oops! It's a full thing of pig food, too! Now it's not. It was. That was really weird. I need to change the Discord promo. Right, let's put the pallet fork down over here. There we go. There we go. We're free! So now I need to grab the bucket and go clean up the mess that I made. Or the mess the pigs made. That mess I did make, but I'm blaming it on Autoload. And then... after that... trying to think of things we can do. Why do I have to let me pick up bales? Game extension. No, not game extension. Game extension will let you pick them up, but I'm using the Creator Tools Magic Strength. And it's literally just for situations like that, or when I need to move something a short distance and can't be bothered getting a pallet fork or something. You no new oil for the... That sucks. Dave's a fool. There we go. You put it in my Discord. Most of the people who are regulars in my Discord are already in the stream. Hey, CD. Most of the Discord regulars are already here. That was a bit of a fruitless intro. Yes, this is how physics works. Hey, Landy. Landy's streaming after me. No, Landy doesn't stream ever. He's never streamed before, and he'll never stream. He told me. That's what you said. Yep. Oh. Way. 360 no scope. Yeah. If it's anything like as bad as it was last night, then you might not be streaming. Because, for those of you that don't know, Landy actually timed out of TeamSpeak multiple times last night. Because his internet had just completely died. As the engineer, should you have ordered more oil? As the engineer, you should have told your boss that you needed more oil. You got it from me. What? What did I give you this time? In Landy's defense, and in any YouTuber's defense, we genuinely don't know what day it is. Oh, I'm guessing you're talking about the Compost Master. It's... I'm presuming it is, at least. I don't know. Someone's after Compost Master. It's on Marhu's website, marhu.net. It's an uploaded link, though, so maybe just Google Compost Master 2K17. Because my version... I don't want to release my version and... Because it's just a tiny tweak I did. I can't even remember what I did. I know what I did, but I can't remember how I did it. I tweaked one of the Luas or XMLs to reduce... Or no, increase the amount of the compost that gets used. I boosted it to the point where it was similar to manure. See you then. That's it, yeah. It's like if you work from home and you do the same thing 5 or 6 days a week. It's just like, well, I'm doing the same thing again. Here we go. Hiya. It's just a day. I don't know. I don't know what day it is because I get told. Or I double check on my phone. Today could be my birthday for all that matters to me. I mean, it's a day where I'm streaming. By the way, guys, it is, what is, I think it is Landy's birthday on Sunday. You've ordered 20 gallons of engine oil. Yeah, that might just be enough. Let me see. Hello, Snowbird Gaming. I have no idea what to do. I genuinely have no idea what to do. Do you know what I'm gonna do? Is I'm gonna bring this baler back for one, because that's something that needs to be done. Fold that up. Do this on the way back to the yard. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to collect up the bales, the straw bales and hay bales, and get them sorted out for the cows. Because that's something that I don't think is really worth doing in a video. Seeing as people like complaining about things that I do in videos constantly. So I'm going to collect up the bales, bring them back to the cows, get the feed mixer I want. So C2 minor rules broken, you get demonetized. The thing is like, technically speaking, every video breaks 1 or 2 minor rules on YouTube. So it's a bit 6 of one, half dozen of the other there. By the way, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, hit the like button, hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. You're more than welcome to like and subscribe, and share if you want to. Share it to Facebook or Twitter or Tumblr, where everybody can get triggered by the fact that you shared a YouTube stream or something, I don't know. Now, what people on Tumblr do is they get annoyed with everything and play the victim card. We're going to bring this back over to the yard, we're going to store this up, and we're going to collect the bales, and I think Courseplay might agree with Field 34. I hope we're over 50 likes, by the way, because I have noticed the stream's been kind of hovering around the 50 mark for the majority of the time. Which I'm kind of surprised by. I was kind of hoping that it'd be a bit of a bigger stream today, but oh well. 56 likes, 5 dislikes. Probably people got a bit annoyed that I said Daggerwind just, in my eyes, is clickbaity could do a lot better, which honestly, I can see why people get triggered by that. I really do, because you know he's got his fanboys who just blindly say, "Oh well, Tiger Woods the greatest." You know, I don't mind that, but when I talk about him like that, I'm genuinely trying to be constructive. Because his videos have gone way south quality wise since I watched them. To the point where I just can't do it. Can't watch them. Hello, CM. Laser beam, that wouldn't work because it would require too many people. And as annoying as it is to me, the algorithm is the only thing that can demonetize on the scale YouTube would need. But the problem is that they didn't bother training the damn thing in the first place and having some human oversight and giving it some examples of what should go. So it's just randomly bopping videos. YouTubers saying, "Oh well, it's learning." Well, that's great, but where's my damn money? Yeah, are you going to reimburse people for the ads that you wrongly took away from them? No, because you're money hungry. Hey, Scott Barker. Oh dear. You're trying, bless you, but the 5-second slow mode is killing your attempt at spamming. And it's kind of funny to watch it. Every 5 seconds a new spam message appears. Bless your attempts, but it's not working because I actually thought ahead and... Thank you, Yanis. I actually, you know, had the common sense to think ahead and do something that would prevent people like you from doing things like you tried to do. 5-second slow mode. Best idea I've ever had. Thank you, Faye. Faye just wanted to use this hammer. Wait, this isn't collecting the bales. No, this isn't what I want to do yet. Hey, you know what I'm planning after the bales? I went on autopilot and just immediately like, oh yeah, there's a field that needs cultivating. When you try your best but you don't succeed. That was terrible. Intentionally to a certain extent. Where did I put the bale trailer? It's over, I know where it is. Hey, Tommy. Oh, where did I put the bale trailer? Where did I put... I've lost my bale trailer. It's probably somewhere really bloody obvious. It works perfectly. He just showed how it works. Oh yeah, I've still got the timber runner that's costing me money and I'm never using it. But where are you? You're... all the way up there. Right! Change of plans. We're gonna use the New Holland. Snoop! It's already up here. Hey, welcome, Sim. There was something Simulate noticed, I think it was. And yeah, something worth being aware of. I don't know why I'm so giggly today, but I'm giggly today. Hello, Lund. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. In fact, I need to grab the pallet fork over here anyway, so that's probably a good idea. I know I should be using bale fork for bales, but the pallet fork is just so much more stable with them. I'm doing good, thank you very much for asking. Nope, too low. There we go. How are we now, Chris? David, Red Bull and burgers for breakfast. I did have burgers, but I actually had coffee. Not Red Bull. I don't drink. Oh, I can't stand Red Bull. Are you the only sub from Finland? No, I don't think so. I think there's other sub. I think I've got a few other subs from Finland. A few from. Definitely a few from New Zealand. There's a decent sized New Zealand contingent. One or two from South Africa. That music is really bloody loud. One or two from South Africa. One or two from various different places around the world. It's kind of cool to see where everybody's from. I took the wrong way because I actually wanted to head up to Field 34 and collect the straw first. So just make use of the magic hedge. Just casual magic hedge usage. There we go. Got some more practice with the track controller IRL. Kind of sort of. Oh, cool, Tina. Oh, yeah, I can imagine the update spam. Just still use the Blue Yeti. Yes. There it is. Complete with Darth Vader. Use the LED light. Magic hedge. I just call these magic hedges because I know how they work and I know what Oxy and build into them. But it's kind of fun to just call them magic hedges because they have collisions for some things but others. Your breakfast is usually a cup of coffee. Mine's a cup of coffee and whatever I can be bothered making or cooking or microwaving. Let's have a look here. Number one thing, raise that up a bit. Number two thing, 4. Nope. 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 Yes. And then you turn UAL. 2 cups of tea, 2 John Mott's porridge. I haven't had porridge in ages. Also, my breakfast is usually lunch. Yes. Bullet Bill, hello. I have finally been awake at a time that was convenient for me to do a stream. Overslept again yesterday. No! Why do these things happen to me? The music's too loud. Yeah, it changes depending on the song. I really wish Pretzel had some sort of balance. Also, I missed a bale. This is by far the worst thing. I've already rolled the New Holland once. It's just managed itself right last time. At a... Oop. Oh yes, I do need to press the button. There we go. Where's the spare New Holland? I'm gonna leave the sprayer on it because I was testing stuff with the sprayer a while back, and the spare New Holland should be okay. I think Bill's been at the coffee, guys. Get out of the way. This is an emergency. It's an emergency, so we need to cut the roundabout. Get out of the way. Rescue tractor inbound. Didn't see me type. Magic. I missed the turn off. What's really cool is I can put in a really long message as well. Like if I wanted to, for instance, pimp my instant gaming, I could magically type it. Need to get OBS back up. It's a bot? No, it's actually my account. How did I type so fast? Magic. Can also get that going on. You think it's Stream Deck? Yes, that's how I've been typing so fast. I've got preloaded messages on my Stream Deck, and I just press my macro button and it puts it into chat for me. Which is really convenient for promo stuff. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it's really convenient for promo stuff. Right, here we go. Full speed. Rescue tractor inbound. Didn't work. Press it all at once. It won't work. Okay, rescue tractor attempt 2. It worked. I am the greatest at farm sim. How are we today? Good! I'm pretty good. So these can all go over to the main yard. I'll bring these over to the main yard, give them to the cows when I get them. Because I do plan on getting cows as well. Ow. Just stabbed myself with my own fingernail. My idiocy knows no bounds. Also, my left hand is the worst hand I can drive with. I'm much more comfortable with my right hand. Considering I've had no sleep, I am very hyper. Yes! Tends to happen, I get giddy when I'm tired. And fun fact, if I'm in a bad mood or tired, I tend to just kind of play the RainbowDave character a lot more and put a little bit less of myself in there. So I can be a bit more chaotic, I think is the best word. No! Oh, that motocross. Supercross the game. Is that the Monster Energy one, Dave? Because there's a Monster Energy motocross, supercross thing that Landy's been playing that is apparently really good. He was having an argument with himself for a while. George, that's hardly the real George Saunders, but George Saunders, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Meadows. Hope you enjoy your stay. Can I put face and bigger, please? No. Oh, hang on. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. Now I can. I'll just continue playing the game. There you go, Joe. Are you happy now? Happy now? Face cam's just a bit bigger for you now. Just the tiniest bit bigger, just like you asked. Don't ask stupid things! Hang on, I can't... What? Oh no, I just stretched my... I don't know how the overlay didn't stretch. Oh crap, can I get this back down? I don't think I can fix the face cam! Oh dear. Yes, I can. Whoops. That's... Can I... Why are you not letting me... No, I don't want the overlay, I want the face cam, I want... It won't rescale! At least I don't think it will. Is it rescaling? Oh, it is! Just that I made it so freaking huge that it's... There we go. There we go, fixed. Back to normal. Back to normal. I only broke the stream slightly. Yeah, that's actually my winter blanket. It goes on my bed for the winter. If something goes wrong, I sound so innocent. No, that's a blanket. My room is dirty. Trust me, by my standards, it's clean, George. You've not seen my room dirty. Something in the background that I might want to move. Genuinely no idea what you're talking about. Because it's all clothes and junk. Hello! Hello! I was confused because, like, half the time I barely remember what I put where. Yeah, no. Yes. Kind of. Right, where do I store my bales? This is something I didn't think ahead.
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave? Dave's there.
Braz Gonzalez. Whoa! I can see a second overlay under my overlay.
Dave's there.
Oh, Logan Reed and Bryce Gonzalez. Thank you both very much for subscribing. I didn't see you there. Bryce and Logan. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stays. I'm not using seasons, so I'm going to be stupid and, like, put the bales way over in the back there, because at least that way they're out of the way. apparently unfolded at some point. Yeah, these are real bales. Okay, so now I get to do the fun thing of bale stacking. Thank you, Chris. Hello, Landon. Now I get to do the really fun bit of bale stacking. With a pallet fork. Because my laziness, it knows no physics. Physics. Okay, one bale at a time we go. Chris knows exactly what to expect when I start trying to... Stupid... Okay, can I lift 2 bales at once? I can... Kind of, if they stop getting stuck to everything in the world ever. Lift 2 bales at once. Okay, forwards we go. Ta-da! Oh, crap. I was going really well until it didn't go well at all. the moral of any of my streams. That went really well until I broke everything. No, that wasn't... Okay, stay at the wall. Good bales. Why not use auto unload? Because I've done that before in PB, and I lost a bale to the infinite void of doom that's under the map, and had to pull 5 other bales out of the out from under the map. So I don't exactly trust the auto unload on this. I think it might be a bit wonked. What I am going to do is I'm going to have a look and see if there's anything in... Is there stuff in front loaders? No, these are Teleandra, surely. Oh, it's not because it's BM modding and they're weird and a bit stupid, so it's under baling technology for some reason. Vertical bale grab. If I get this for... Could we get a telehandler? Let's get a telehandler. Let's get that for a telehandler. And let's get a telehandler. Let's get the cheapest one, I guess, which is the leap hair. So I still got 100 grand, but this is going to be a lot easier now that I actually have equipment. Because this thing can load 3 bales and it's made for the straw mod stuff, or straw DLC stuff. There you go. I believe it's X2. No, B. Okay. There's those two buttons. That works. Just because we're driving a telehandler and this is dangerous, we need to have high visibility, so there we go. Making sure that I'm visible on the road. This is a dangerous vehicle, we need to be visible to all of the other drivers. I mean, look, that guy might not have seen us if we weren't in high visibility mode. I mean, look at this guy coming along. He's clearly blind to the fact that we're... Oh no, he's seen us. I saw him wave. That guy's actually blind. I am a genius. What are my thoughts on FS19 so far? The trailer looks nice, I guess. I'm enjoying the fact that everybody in the community, for whatever reason, is dead convinced that the tractor in that trailer was the John Deere. I am so... I'm so entertained by that, because they're just putting a narrative they want on it, without considering anything else. Like, there was even somebody who recolored the picture to be a John Deere. It's like, well, I could recolor it to be a Massey. I could recolor it to be a Versatile. I could recolor it to be whatever I want. Just because you've recolored it to be a John Deere doesn't mean it is one. Have I gone too far, by the way? I haven't actually checked. No, I haven't. The dog is a potential annoyance and a definite gimmick. Horses, I still have no idea how they're going to work, so I'm going to be interested in seeing how they work. The new crops, I want to find out what they are. I've seen some people talking about cotton and grapes. That'd be cool. Grapes, vineyards, means orchard farming to a small extent, but orchard farming, that'd be very nice. Kubota, please. Cotton, I don't really care about too much. Giants, again, with their fascination with making bad American maps, which... yeah. The new lighting system in Dynamic Sky. That is something that I'm excited for. Because we actually will have a sun for the first time ever in Farm Sim. By default. And not have, you know, that hasn't been shoehorned in by a map maker doing their damnedest to try and make the sky look in some way convincing. Although the new graphics options, I did notice them. I looked through what they are. They're all DirectX standard. They're all DirectX just bog standard stuff. If they're doing cotton, there will be John Deere. Oh, Matthew's decided that the only company that makes cotton equipment in the world is John Deere. No, Case makes them, Matthew. Case make cotton pickers. Case is in the game. Like, there's more than just John Deere in this world, Matthew, and just because you want the John Deere in doesn't mean everything has to match your little narrative. John Deere's definitely going to be in because, oh, this says John Deere. See you, Bill. Will there be Landini? Probably not. I don't see that happening. I think Giants know as well as I do that Landini, unfortunately, are kind of one of these brands that you associate more with the bad farming games than the good ones. Hang on, this doesn't need the... yeah, this does... the way that I want this to work, I don't actually need the main spikes, do I? I actually just need these grabber spikes. it does help. It does really tend to help. Hello, Yippa. What about class? Class I'd like to see, but I really think that's a 50-50 chance. John Deere I'd say is about 5% chance of it being in the game. In all honesty. Don't tip the telehandler. Oh yeah. Oh, there, yeah. I wasn't saying like, oh, because grapes, Kubota will definitely be in the game. I actually said because grapes, maybe, hopefully, I want Kubota, please. Because Kubota would just be such a good fit for the orchard farming style. Landini would as well, to be fair. I don't see Giants wanting to go after Landini. Because Landini have gone with so many of the competitors in the past. In fact, Landini have gone with almost every competitor in the past. So, I don't see why Giants would want them. I'd like class. I like the class equipment. Kubota have never, to my knowledge, been in a game, so I mean, whoever manages to get that Kubota license first has got a major coup. Okay, I gotta admit, this is actually useful. I never liked these grabs, but oh my god, in this one situation, this is incredibly useful. Because it just works. Yeah, that's the Dave. The ideal combine will be in the game. Well done. Or at least I believe it will be. Giants were kind of teasing that this week. New Fendt, Massey, Agco, ideal. Also, people seem to be a bit confused. I've seen this from Blage. I'm not calling it individually, I'm just using you as an example here. Seen people saying, oh, if Challenger aren't in the game, that means Agco pulled out. No, it means that Agco have gone with European branding. I would imagine in European copies of the game, there won't be Challenger, and in American copies of the game, there might not be Fendt. Because Agco have done some rebranding recently, and Challenger in the EU, in Europe, and I think most of the world is becoming Fendt, whereas Fendt in America is becoming Challenger. Because also, this is definitely how bale physics work. 100%. This is dumb. Farm sim bale physics at their absolute finest. GG. Saw a video of Fendt 1050, but in yellow and Challenger on it. Yeah, it's an American 1050 then, Tino. If it's a Fendt, but it's yellow with a Challenger front and the Challenger branding, then it is an American Fendt Challenger. If it's a Challenger, but it's green with a Fendt front end and Fendt branding, it's a European Challenger. I've lost a bale somehow. There were 4 bales there, now there's 3. Where's the other bale gone? I think I pinged a bale off the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I pinged a bale off the map. Don't worry, these bales are just getting dumped over here for now. I'll stack them off camera at some point. Physics. Right, back to the... Maybe it's in the hedge. Maybe. F4 mode. Is it in the hedge? It's not in the hedge. There's definitely a bale missing. And I have no idea where it's gone. One of these days I'm going to be driving around and just find a bale in the most ridiculous of places. Yeah, that bale is gonzo. What steering wheel do I use? Logitech G27. Although if you're getting one right now, I'd recommend a G29. Get it new. Used, maybe not the greatest idea. Might be a customization option, I guess, but they'd need two different front ends, and I don't know if the engine can do it. It's where you just saw it. No! There is a bale gone missing. Hello, Rafal. I haven't seen you in a little while. So we got about 5 minutes before Landy starts his countdown, roughly. Landy, if you're here, you got about 5 minutes before you start your countdown. Hope you're ready. This is the point where Landy says, "Oh crap, I lost track of time," and runs about like a madman. So we're gonna... That's a wall, Dave. That is not a magic hedge, that's a wall. I'm gonna collect up the hay bales next just because I'm here already and I can't be bothered driving back down to Field 34 and I don't want to teleport down, so I'll collect up some hay bales because I'm lazy. UAL on. Challenger mask is the same as Fent. Nope, front ends are different. The Fent front end is being put on Challengers in Europe from now on, and they're being completely rebranded. There is a Fent, I think it's called the Fent 1100 or 1150. That is the Challenger 7 or 800 tractor, and it does have a Fent front end. It's got a Fent nose on it. Yep, laser. Is this trailer released? Yeah, it's on FSUK. So if you're on console, tough luck. If you're on PC, hooray! Scripts and deliciousness. It is from the Fleagle UAL pack, I think it's called. Thoroughly recommend downloading it. It is a fantastic pack of trailers. If you've got MR, you don't need to download any XMLs. It comes with MR XMLs, comes with dynamic hoses, comes with UAL. I think, yeah, it does come with dynamic hoses, comes with UAL, comes with everything you want in a mod. You can see the dynamic hoses do actually go into the right places, which is nice. These hay bales, I'm going to try and store them somewhere logical. That's not the way that I want to go. Let's B. Let's try and... Ah! I see the problem. The rear trigger is wrong. The rear trigger actually slopes. And I don't know if the mod author knows this. I might have to post on FSUK after this. That the rear unload trigger on this trailer is broken. That would explain why stuff has been spawning into the ground. That explains so much. So if I were to unload to the side, we won't have a problem. Lift up with J. Ah, okay. And let's N to bring it back down. Okay. That, whoops. That makes life potentially much easier, because now I can actually... Wait, is it mouse controlled? I didn't know you could do that. Thank you very much, EJ. What are my expectations for FS19? A farming game. I expect FS19 to involve farming and be a game. If Hurleman's not in FS19, that means the entire Deutz group wouldn't be. Which would mean no Lamborghini, no Deutz, no Hurleman, no... I think there's another brand that is part of the Deutz group, but I can't remember. You know, they know... possibly through finding like a leaked version of the license agreement. I mean, I'll be honest, it's too early to really have expectations or hopes for FS19. Like, I hope it's good, I really do. I hope it's a really nice iteration over FS17. I hope that the crew that will inevitably say, "It's just a reskin of FS17. I don't see what the point is of buying this." Hope they get shut up real quick by a fantastic game. Somebody is going to be in stitches with that voice. And it's Mark! I may be incredibly cynical and take the mick out of almost everything, but I do like doing those voices. And you gotta admit, a lot of the stuff that I say in a really cynical way, like, you know, the people who are inevitably gonna complain, they're just a thing. They're just a thing that everybody has to deal with. You know, it's annoying, yes. It's hilarious to watch them whine and 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 whine, even when they've been proved wrong, because they just can't stop complaining. It's now part of who they are. I see Lanny's on countdown, by the way. And it just makes me laugh. It genuinely makes me laugh, because they've got caught out in stupidity, and because they don't want to admit they're wrong, they double down. And they just keep doubling down and complaining more and more and more, and I just... It's so funny! It's so funny to watch them get really angry at the fact that they're wrong and find new complaints. Because you can see it. I mean, I found the barrel! How did it end up over there? You may well have seen it. Whoever said they thought they saw it, you may well have seen the bale. Well, that is going to do it for today, guys. Landy is on countdown, and I've done quite a lot today. We got some baling done, we got some ploughing done, we got something else done that I can't even remember. Windrowing, some bale collections, some crop sales, got the pigs running up to, ticking up to 100% productivity. Got the mods, throw today's video link into the description, watch that. It's my actual first impressions of the FS19 trailer. I go into a bit more detail than I maybe did in the stream, and give my full thoughts. We just did 2 hours. No, 2 hours, 50 minutes, 38 seconds. But that is gonna do it for today, guys. I'll leave it by saying I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 17 on Oakfield Farm. Until next time, stay safe and press the buttons in the wrong order.